Next, we're talking about the colored beads in Montessori, and it teaches starting with 1 through 9. And I'm going to teach you how to recycle using this project. So I'm going to get the colored beads from the shelf, and I will show you a couple of variations to this. So the colored beads are simply that. They are colored beads that teach the quantity. So this red bead, there's only 1. The green beads, 2. The pink one's 3, and so on and so forth to 9. The dark blue is 9 beads. In Montessori, when it goes to 10, they're called the golden beads. So that's a whole different kettle of worms that we'll talk about in other lessons. But you will need just a little something to count with. You can point to them with a stick or a pencil or a toothpick. But if you have like these little, little cards that you get, different, clubs to save money at different stores or your local library, we don't really use those. I collected them and put them on this key ring. You could use those. It would be perfect size for what we're going to use it for. If you have an old library card or an old restaurant card or even a credit card, you could take and kind of make the same basic thing. But what we're going to do is when you're using the colored beads, we're going to count 1, 2, 3. So it's just a little divider thing for that. So you can use that. You can use the little things that are not a twist tie, but it's like a little thing that you put around your bread wrapper, and it has a little hole, and you twist the bread wrapper and put it on there. Those work too. It's something that's stiff. You can use a piece of note card, paper, whatever, but something that they can hold and count on the colored beads. So I'm going to just use that. That's the way I did it. And so what you would do is teach the colored bead. This is 1. Okay. 1, 2. This is 2. The rolly little thing, so that's the way that works. 1, 2, 3. This is 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 9. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the colored beads. And so you could play that same game and say, can you, a game I showed in another video, can you hand me 2? The quantity 2. and so on. You can do that same hand me game that I have done in other videos. Can you hand me the 5? And they would have to count and find the 5 because now they're trying to identify the quantity. So do the hand me game, and after that you can put them back. And I'll explain some variations of this game or this material. And this is very helpful when you go in to teaching the teens. So we'll be using this even more. Other variations, and these are as close as I could get to the same colors, but they're loose. And so you could do where, and you'd have to kind of look at these colors, but basically the top one is red, so you're going to look for the red one, and it builds the same thing. So I went to great lengths to find just the right colors that are in that same color scheme as right here. So you could use these to count, to do counters with the sandpaper numbers. I'm actually going to use these. It's a variation of sandpaper numbers, but they are carved out. It's still a tactile experience. And these actually fit in this little hole here. And it has a little fingernail place where you can get it out. So you can say, you know, can you find this is the 1 and this is 1. So you could do this, you know, if your child needs that. And then you could say this is 2 and this is how you write 2. But now you can practice with a fake pencil. It will not ruin this at all. So they could practice holding a pencil and tracing this 2. And so I did not get the regular sandpaper numbers. I got cheaper ones. The sandpaper numbers that are on wood, I got more of a cardboard thing, which you can also make your own sandpaper numbers with glue and sand and just poster board. But I did invest in these that are indented because they can use this, a spindle. You just get a spindle, rod at your Home Depot store, and all you have to do is whittle it down to not a pointy point, a dull point, and they can use that. But you can buy these together. And so you can associate the quantity with the symbol and the writing and practice that. You don't need to have this special Montessori type tray. You can make your own. You can use these with your sandpaper numbers or whatever, but just have them practice holding a pencil. Cut up an old credit card or something, cardboard, note paper, the little note cards that are thicker paper you can use to count. And so this is called the Colored Beads. So it teaches 1 through 9 quantity, but then when you move to 10 and on, you use the golden beads with these to teach the teen numbers. So you can make your own. It's very easy. You just get any type of wire, put some beads on there, and loop it around with some pliers. Very easy to make. You do not have to spend a lot of money, but they're not very expensive either if you want just to buy it. And then you can get a whole bag of beads, mixed beads, and pick out the ones that match that, and you can find that online what they look like. So that's some variations of the colored beads, making your own, buying them, using loose beads, you can also use loose beads to count. You just take these away and then have a little container that you put with the project so you can rotate them out. But with this, you would want something that they can count with. All right. Hopefully that was helpful. And then this has like a little thumbnail place to lift that out. And that's how you can teach quantity with the symbol as well as beginning writing. I hope that was helpful. Please subscribe, hit the like button, and watch another video.